Today on Roblox Drama, our boy Roblox is being talked about in court, and not just any random court case about a kid who got about 1,000 Robux stolen. This is one of the most important court cases in the gaming industry history. A lawsuit between Epic Games and the Apple App Store. And Roblox may be in trouble. In fact, this case may have exposed a massive conspiracy between Apple and Roblox. Just why is Roblox being mentioned in such a big court case? Why does this place Roblox Mobile in big trouble? And what even is this lawsuit about? Well, we've got the scoop to keep you in the loop. Let's get right into the drama. If you don't know what's been going on between Epic Games and Apple, have you been living under a rock, kid? Have you never logged on to a news website once? I mean, I never log onto a news website, but have you ever looked it up? Basically, Epic Games used to have Fortnite on the Apple App Store, and everyone was happy. All the kids got to play on their mum's iPhone 50. Everyone was good. But Epic Games was like, you know what? Purchasing some V-Bucks from within the app means that Apple will get to take a 30% cut of the revenue, which is a big amount. So what does Epic Games do? Well, they say no to that. They create their own in-app purchase store from the mobile device, one that completely bypasses Apple's own in-app purchases, so they don't need to pay that 30% cut, and they just gave the discount to all the gamers. So now, when little Timmy's mama goes to purchase him his favorite V-Bucks special, like the $19 Fortnite card,
who wants it?
She sees, oh, I could buy this for $22, or apparently I can go through the Epic Games little in-app thing and instead I'll get like $3 off. I'll go with that one. And so practically no one is going through Apple's own in-store purchase thing, and Apple's not getting any of their cut. They're making nothing. So what do? They're not just gonna sit there like a sleeping bear hibernating over a whole bunch of money. They're gonna give Epic Games an ultimatum. Either ensure that all purchases through the Epic Games app go to Apple with their 30% cut, or you can say bye-bye to the Apple platform and think of all the angry little kids that are gonna be screaming at you on Twitter. Well, Epic decided to take their chances. They got booted off the App Store, and now they're suing Apple for anti-competition practices. Or is it anti-competitive? I'm no Roblox lawyer. And so yeah, this is a very important court case for Epic Games specifically, because if you didn't know, they recently just got a $1 billion investment from a whole bunch of people. That's a lot of money. That's over like 2,000 Robux, all into creating what's known as a metaverse, basically like a whole different life but online, and like you can connect to a whole bunch of different games at once rather than just going through like the web and the platforms. It's something completely different. It's a bit confusing as well. I guess a great example would be Ready Player One. I think something like that. Like consider for Roblox, like all the games could be like walked into or accessed through like an actual virtual hub area rather than clicking on a game on the website and going through to it. It would connect everything. And being on the App Store is of big importance to a metaverse because everybody practically uses Apple. Like, it's huge. So they really want to be there. But the problem is, if they do it with a 30% cut, that'll make it really unsustainable for a lot of people if Apple is constantly taking 30% for anything within the Apple Store. So Epic Games wants to get rid of that. That also has repercussions for Apple, because I think if Epic Games does this, I'm no lawyer by the way, pretty much like a whole bunch of other platforms are also going to be like, hey, what, Epic Games doesn't have to pay you 30% for in-game purchases, I'm out of here. And then there will be a whole schmozzle. But what does Roblox have to do with this, Devan? You're talking about my least favorite game, Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. And Apple, I have an Android, Huawei, a Samsung Galaxy that I drop every like 5 minutes and they smash. Where's the talk about the blocks? Are they roasting the latest metaverse champions? Well, not quite. But if you'll remember, Roblox is on the Apple App Store. And whenever we go to purchase Robux from the Apple App Store, there doesn't seem to be any extra costs. Like, where's this 30% cut that Apple is taking? Well, that's because there is none. Roblox seems to be breaking Apple's own terms of service. As a recent Forbes article titled "Roblox Throws a Wrench in Apple's Case versus Epic" by Paul Tassi, it states, as part of questioning yesterday, Apple's Tristan Kozminka was grilled over what seems like a unique case that breaks some of the stipulations. Roblox is a game that is in itself its own universe and storefront. You can develop and publish games within Roblox as a creator trader there, and you can trade in-game currency that doesn't run through Apple if bought elsewhere. This has been brought up in the past as a potential point of confusion as to why Roblox gets an exception, even though it would seem to be breaking Apple's store terms of service. And as you can see here, this is a tweet from November 9th, 2020. This has been going on quite a while, a little backhanded deal between Roblox and Apple. Is there a good explanation for how Roblox isn't violating Apple's App Store policies? E.g. individual game submission outside of Roblox, bundling unapproved games, use of digital currency not bought through the iOS, which is a really good point. Is the only reason that Apple's allowing this because Roblox is too big now and Roblox can bully Apple by making them like lose thousands of customers because all the kiddlywinks want to get on their iPhones to play Roblox? I'd probably say it is. And the article seems to agree, saying, what seems like is happening is that technically Roblox has been breaking Apple's terms of service from the start, but Apple doesn't want to ban Roblox because it's simply too big at this point and has essentially been grandfathered in after all these years. I think that's like a term for early adopters who get a little exception to the rules. But in making that exception, they may have given Epic an opening for attack, though this may depend on the judge understanding the confusing space that Roblox occupies as a series of developed games within a larger overall game. So basically what Apple is trying to do, Apple is trying to be like, Roblox is different from the Epic Game Store, different rules. Epic Games is nothing like Roblox. And that is a valid debate. Do you think that the Epic Game Store is different from Roblox? Personally, I don't really, because like Epic Game Store, you see a whole bunch of games there. You can buy some, you go into them, you play them. Roblox, you go onto the platform, you see a whole bunch of games. There's a lot of them are free, but some you still do pay Robux for, and then you go in and you play them. I'd say they're pretty close together. And I think Apple's argument listed in this article is absolutely ridiculous. It's so stupid. The article says, in the same instance, the question has to be asked of what the difference is between Roblox and its in-universe game storefront within the App Store and Epic opening up the Epic Game Store within the App Store. Apple's argument is that Roblox's games are experiences, which seems pretty flimsy at best.
You serious?
Oh yes, no, Judge, these aren't games. People don't go and play them. These are unique experiences. Adopt Me, an experience. Murder Mystery 2, that's not a game, that's an experience. You can experience getting murdered, and Adopt Me, you can experience getting kidnapped. So obviously Roblox presents a big concern in Apple's case, and maybe Roblox could get in a huge amount of trouble if Apple was like, you know what, I guess you're right. To comply with these rules, we're gonna enforce Roblox and Minecraft with the same things. 30% Apple cut to all in-game purchases, and you know what's gonna happen there. It's gonna be chaotic. The prices are gonna go up. Little Timmy ain't gonna be able to afford anything for his birthday, and he's gonna have to sit there in his little cardboard box all sad looking. And of course, since Roblox just went public, that's gonna be a massive deal as well. As the article states, Roblox recently went public with its price reflecting a $38 billion market cap. It's one of the biggest games on Earth, and Apple would set off a whole chain reaction meltdown if it banned it for terms of service violations that do seem pretty apparent under its current rules. But the point Epic is making is that Roblox and Minecraft are grandfathered in, but Fortnite wasn't, and was being penalized for doing effectively the same things, as is Epic for wanting its own store within a store that a game like Roblox is already offering. As ever, it's all extremely complicated, but Apple's Roblox dismissal was a noticeably poor moment for them, and we'll see if it comes up again. Oh, David Baszucki, you sneaky man, trying to fly under the radar of Apple, huh? Trying to hope that they don't notice you and forget that they don't charge Roblox anything for their little in-app purchases, huh? Ooh, you sneaky man. But yeah, all this is really crazy stuff. I'm personally kind of hoping that Epic Games wins, because then there's gonna be a whole lot more platforms on like iOS and all that, a whole lot more competition. It would obviously be bad for Apple, because then more developers can come out and say stuff like that and be like, hey, we don't want to pay your 30%. But I do think it would be a big win for the gaming community if Epic Games does get that dub, because currently Epic Games kind of does the same thing on the Epic Game Store, but they only take a 12% cut compared to Apple's 30%. Who knows, it could be a new industry standard. I feel like a good example of this would be if, let's say, Adopt Me decided to create their own Adopt Me website for little Adopt Me coins, and you can use those Adopt Me coins to buy pets and practically anything that you could buy with Robux. However, Adopt Me coins are cheaper than Robux, but Roblox has nothing to do with them. They're completely uninvolved with Roblox. That would be a big violation of Roblox's terms of service, and Roblox would kick Adopt Me from the platform. Well, think about it. When was the last game that you saw on Roblox that actually had like out-of-game purchases that weren't done with Robux? Exactly. But what do you think about all this, everybody? Are you worried that like Apple might turn around and be like, sorry Roblox, gotta do this to you, and then slap them with a 30% fine, or even just ban them from the App Store for breaking the terms of service this entire time? What do you think Roblox is gonna be fine? Like Apple's just gonna keep on doing what they're doing regardless if they win or not? And also, who do you think is gonna win the case, Apple or Epic? Let me know down below. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.